As the tide goes out in Mont Saint-Michel Bay in France, strange steaks emerge as far as the eye can see. These steaks are known as bouchots. There are over 320,000 here, and they're used to grow mussels.
We stock the bay from roughly May to September, and then we cultivate the mussels. We use nets to keep them in place, and we take some off if the bouchot becomes too densely populated to ensure high-quality mussels.
An undeniable quality. This summer, the bouchot mussel was granted protected origin status by the EU, which set up this legal framework to support producers and protect the reputation of regional foods.
This means that producers from other regions, like Germany, Poland, Italy, cannot use the same name. The name is registered with the European Union, and so the other advantage is that the EU will intervene if a producer from outside of the EU infringes this law.
In 2006, the Mont Saint-Michel Bay mussels were awarded the French AOC label, Appellation d'origine contrôlée, meaning controlled designation of origin. It's the first time this label has been awarded to seafood, and there are very specific criteria.
This is an AOC mussel. It's 4 centimeters long, maybe a little more, and it has this orangey-yellow color, which is very typical of Mont Saint-Michel Bay mussels.
The bay produces 10 to 12,000 tonnes of mussels every year. With 70,000 tonnes produced overall in France per year, there's clearly not enough to satisfy the French, who consume twice this amount. And so mussels are imported from Ireland, Greece, Italy, and it's not always easy to tell the difference.
As far as consumers are concerned, a mussel is a mussel, and we wanted to identify our product so that if consumers want to buy our mussels, then they just have to look for the AOC label, and this gives them the guarantee that they are indeed buying Mont Saint-Michel Bay mussels. The bouchot technique really is a French speciality, used in a region stretching from the south of the Charente up to the north of Normandy. But the mussels don't all taste the same. They do vary from bay to bay, and this is where the AOC label comes in, to guarantee that these mussels were grown in Mont Saint-Michel Bay, and they have that specific flavour you get from the Mont Saint-Michel Bay.
So what is this famous flavour? To find out, we head to Cancale at the other end of the bay. And in this restaurant, of course, the local mussels are the star ingredient.
This is a raw bouchot mussel. There's normally 26% flesh for a 4 centimeter mussel. It's a little bit sweeter this year, lots of flavour. The flesh is quite firm. It's a meaty mussel, salty and rich in iron and calcium.
C'est une moule qui est charnue, iodée, riche en fer, en calcium.
And also in vitamin B12 and omega-3. Very healthy and easy to prepare. The basic recipe using butter, onions and white wine is called marinière.
We melt the butter and then we sweat the onions in the butter.
We
deglaze with muscadet. You can hear the onions sizzling. We then add the mussels, cover and let them steam until they open. It doesn't take very long. It varies from 2 to 3 minutes.
And food lovers can also order mussels in a cream, curry or tandoori sauce, or in cider, which is the local specialty. It's the same recipe as the marinière, except it's deglazed with cider, and there's the addition of crème fraîche.
So here we have mussels with cider, made using bouchot mussels, cream and local cider. These are ready to eat. Mussels are easy to prepare. The difficult part is the cooking time, because you have to be spot on. Because if a mussel isn't cooked properly, then it can become indigestible. And if it's overcooked, it goes rubbery and loses its taste.
Legend has it that the bouchot technique was invented by chance in the 13th century by an Irishman shipwrecked off the Charente coast. Bouchot mussels have since become very much part of French culture, and the European Union is set to give them a new classification, the TSG, Traditional Specialty Guaranteed, in the near future. And until then, do note that the season for Mont Saint-Michel Bay mussels lasts until mid-February.